Yes, absolutely. As soon as we have the thousands of dollars required to do that. But for now, no, because it's just too damn expensive. But as soon as we can, we'll be out there.
Uh, Next question is new material. Do we have any new material anytime soon? So
I think we just answered that. So, moving right along, didn't we?
yeah, but we're recording a new thing, so.
Well, I know that. But I mean, but you just answered it with your answer to the last question.
Oh
right,
yeah.
Because you told them we're recording.
Well, I mean, we
album.
have to give them some kind of
We
time.
don't have to give them shit.
the,
They take what we want to give them.
The time idea behind that is hopefully we'll be in the studio by December, and seeing as it's only been a year since our last album, it's fair to say that we're working really hard to get you new music as soon as the inspiration allows that to take its whatever
intended course.
Correct.
Or something.
Do you ever plan to bring back Ferratu Blitzer soundtrack? Only if we stop being inspired by new music. We're not going to regurgitate the past that is not meaningful for us. We appreciate what it does for you if you enjoy that, but the reason we don't play it is because it's not really pushing what we're doing right now forward. I don't know, Drew, if you have any ideas on that, why we don't play those songs any longer.
I think the bottom line with stuff like that is that they were really great for where we were at the time, and if you enjoy those songs now, then great, more power to you. And we're not, we would have nothing against you liking them, but as it stands, we are excited about new things, and that's where we want to spend our time and energy. So that's what we're doing for the time being.
Someone says it seems that you are influenced by Tool. Is there a favorite Tool song you would like to cover?
I mean, it would be unfair for us to say anything against Tool. We've all liked Tool at one point or another. They're a phenomenal band. They've done a lot of things to bring about change in the music industry, and I think they're a great example for a lot of people. Again, I hold nothing against them. However, given that we're working in the same genre more or less, I feel that it would be more detrimental to us to play Tool covers of any sort than it would be, than any benefit we would get out of it. Would it be fun? Yeah, sure, it'd be fun, but it's not something that we need to do. So I think we're just happy. We're really excited about our own stuff, and we hope that you guys are too. And we just want to focus on that.
Yeah, I'm not actually influenced by Tool as a songwriter at all. Let me take that back. I'm not influenced directly by Tool. There's so many bands out there that are worth listening to, and so to pigeonhole a band because they sound so similar to another band is sometimes it's fair and sometimes it's unfair. And everybody's gonna say that it's unfair if they're the band being pigeonholed. So I kind of feel that it's unfair to be pigeonholed like that, seeing as we are a completely different band, although the influences are obvious, more so on Terrace than on Eidolon. But no, we would never cover a Tool song any more than we would cover a Pink Floyd or a Deftones song. They all mean the same to us. They're inspirations on different levels, but we're not those bands. So there's no reason for us to replay their shit when they've already done it. We're doing our, hopefully we're doing our own thing. So, Mr. John from Future Fossils asks, how does it feel to have such a dope-ass voice? And I actually wouldn't know because I don't have one. So next question.
I've changed instruments.
Is this all of you guys' first band, or has any of you had previous bands or experiences?
I spent some time in a banjo quartet in my early 20s, earlier than the 20s that I'm in now. Time.
Where's Sean at?
I don't know. We're gonna edit that one out.
Sean,
Have you ever been in another band before?
you want to come answer this question?
I'm serious, man. Oh. No?
Jesse's in his room right now, so he can't answer this. I know that he's been in a couple of different bands, one of which was a heavier metal band, or maybe all of them have. He was in like school bands and stuff. I personally haven't been in another band as a guitarist before this band, so I consider myself lucky to continue that for the past 5 years. To have continued that for the past 5 years. Sean, are you here somewhere? You want to answer this for yourself?
What's the question again? Is the band thing?
Yeah. Is this all of you guys' first band, or have any of you had previous bands or experiences? Well, we've not had any other experiences, but we've had other bands.
That's just the sole experience I've had.
None of those have been experiences. Yeah, I've been in like a couple jam bands, like just jam around, nothing serious, but yeah, nothing special.
There you go. What's the meaning behind the name RISHLOO? There is... Fuck. That's always a difficult one to answer.
Fucking Buddhas.
Means... I
Yeah,
think you can attach it to an emotional thing. You can always draw it back to an emotional thing. Like RISHLOO means, an inspired emotion, I would imagine, to some extent. And it's always changing and moving forward, hopefully. God, it's hard to define something that encompasses all the things that we're trying to do, whether it be art or music or... essentially what we're trying to do is inspire people the way that we've been inspired by other people, and it's something that we're, I think, always going to try and hammer into everyone's heads to continue to inspire each other.
There's never going to be I don't think there's ever going to be a defined idea of that, where we're just going to say it's analogous to this, or it's synonymous for, or it's some kind of reflection upon anything. It is all those things. Like it's simultaneously none of those things. So it really tends to be for us attributable to wherever it is that we are at the time, individually and as a whole, and somewhere in that mishmash of stuff, there's a definition.
Well, in the second that we start playing Blitz, Ferrato, and Soundtrack again, then you can stop defining the name RISHLOO, because then you'll know that we've stopped moving forward. We've stopped making a progressive effort to do anything new.
And at that point, the band or the name will be where we've been, and nothing more. But hopefully that day never comes.
All right, cheers. That's the there's some other questions here, one of which we'll answer. Is Ashes Divide planning on having you guys open for them again? I highly doubt it.
we have no idea. We don't really... We're a small band, guys. I know some of you are surprised when you find that out, but yeah, we're totally independent. We're totally doing everything on our own, out of our own pocket. Ashes Divide is a band who has members that have already been greatly successful in the rock industry and have the funding to support that, and we really don't interact with bands like that on the same level in so much as booking shows and scheduling things. It's not really something that we have access to at this point. If we do at some point, that'll be cool. Play with whoever we can play with. That'll get us in front of new people. Play in front of new people and share what we have. So,
all right, send us more questions.
Yeah. Thank you. Fuck.